हेलो जी मैम, बस मैम आपको लिंक भेजी थी। हेलो मैम, आपको आवाज़ आ रही है? हेलो 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 नहीं मैम, काफ़ी टाइम पहले भेज दी है, इनोवेशन सेल में भी आ गई है। कब का ही डाल दिया तो। Hello everyone, a very good afternoon to all of you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, beta. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay, we'll start with our presentation now. Okay, my name is Madhuri Kriplani and I am here from Malwa Institute of Technology Department MBA. And today I am going to present a presentation on business model and business plan. Actually, this is a very important topic to be discussed for a startup, for any innovation or for any startup business. So we will discuss about this topic today. And I would like to, it is a matter of pleasure for me and honor, and exactly for me and my co-partner, Mr. Dilip Gehlot. I would like to welcome you all, and especially I would like to welcome our principal sir, Dr. Rajiv G. Vishwakarma, our principal ma'am, Dr. Kranti Pandey, and our special coordinator, Pushpendra Mishra ji, and all other team members. Okay, and today I am looking forward to talking with you all, as the business model and business plan concept is very important and the core topic for startup and innovation part. Okay, today the learning objectives will be, at the end of this module you will be able to identify the essential elements of a business plan. Second, identifying how a business plan and models can create an anchor for continued success. Third, it will list additional resources that can help you develop an effective business plan. Fourth, we will able to understand about concept of business models and also the phases of business model. We'll talk about executive summary now. A business plan identifies key areas of your business so you can maximize the time you spend on generating income. Second, key investors will want to look at your business plan and model before providing any capital. We all know that investors are very important part of any business because they try to invest their money, invest their capital into your business. Third, a business plan helps you to start and keep your business on a successful path. Now we will talk about what a business plan and what is business model. A business plan is a written document that defines the goal of your business and describes how you will attain those goals. The term business models refers to a company's plan for making a profit. It identifies the products or services the business plans to sell, its identified target market and anticipated expenses. There is a very minute difference between both business plan and business model. Business plan is just a written document. It is a written summary which we provide in a business, and business model, whereas, is a practicality blueprint through which we try to manage our business processes in near future. A business model describes the rationale of how an organization creates and delivers and captures value. Business plan is worth your considerable investment of time, efforts and energy. Whatever activity we will do in order to run our business, first and foremost thing is business plan. Because without a business plan, our business, any business activity is of no use. It sets objectives, defines budgets, engages partners and also anticipates problems before they occur. There are many different reasons why we need a strong business plan, but out of them we have discussed here 10 different reasons. First is to attract investors. We know that investors are very important, as we have discussed earlier. Actually, they play a very key role in success and growth of a company. Second, to see if your business ideas will work or not, as business ideas without business plan is of no use. Third, to outline each area of the business so that we can manage to concentrate and thoroughly understand these areas as they relate to the individual business. Fourth, to set up milestones. This is very important. Reason behind, we perform different kind of activities and events in any business, so we need to know the project progress, what is going on in our business, whatever is going on in our business. Fifth is to learn about the market. We all know market contains the king of any business, and king is none other than our customers. If we go for a proper market analysis, we will be able to know the need of market, need of customers. So the very important part is to learn about the market. Sixth point is to secure additional funding or loans. Funding is very important. It is a blood, funds, money, loans. We can gather or we can allocate our resources, financial resources from different options. Say for example from equity. Equity is nothing but owner's fund, owner's money, and other is debt. Debt includes our loans, long term, short term, medium term. Next is to determine your financial needs. First of all, the financial need, to check the financial needs of the company is very important, or for the business is very important. The reason is that if we need money in order to market our product, in order to recruit more and more human resources into our company, so for that reason we need a financial assistance. 8th point is to attract top level people, because if we will attract top level people, then we will be able to gather a fresh talent, or we can gather experience in the business organizations. 9th point is to monitor your business. Monitoring is the controlling portion of the business. If we will not monitor or we will not control the activities of the business, we will not be able to achieve our final goals of the company, whatever we have set in the business plan. 10th is to devise contingencies plan. Contingencies, if we'll talk about contingencies, they are we know that future is uncertain, then contingencies plan helps us to avoid these haphazards which can happen in the near future. Next, now we will talk about business model concept. Business model concepts include these 8 procedures. These are very important, because any business plan or any business model is near all these 8 aspects of the business. First of all, it is cost. Cost is very important aspect. Reason behind, because whatever we will produce or whatever we will sell in the market, we need to attain some, or we need to incur some cost for producing them, right? So cost is very important aspect of business model. Second, we will talk about product. Cost, whatever cost we will incur just because of the product. So product is the main part of any business. Reason, because for any business, product is the final thing which is going to be sold in the market. So product is the second most important aspect of business model. Third, we will talk about revenue. Revenue is nothing but whatever we will sell in the market and whatever income we will generate after that. It is revenue. So revenue is again third very important part of business model. Competencies. Competencies, if we'll talk about, it is nothing but the capacity of the business we will look after, or we will talk about. Capacity of a business means that we want to understand that whatever work or whatever activities we are doing, then on what level we can perform such activities. Fifth, we will talk about customers. Again, we have already discussed it earlier. It is nothing but the kingpin of the market. Customer needs are supposed to be fulfilled in all circumstances, because they are the only one who will make our business on top level. So customers are the main business model concept which we have supposed to understand properly. Then we come to services. Services, I will talk about very previously, some years before, few decades before actually, services were not a part of our market. Reason, because we never thought about services in our business processes or business activities. But each and every product includes services. It is an intangible aspect. We cannot see it, we cannot touch it, but we can feel all these services. We can just take an example. If we are purchasing any mobile phone, after sale services we can think about कि हमें बहुत सारी requirement रहती है services की. तो services जो हैं, they are very very important part of any business model. Product and services always go hand in hand. We'll talk about distribution now. Distribution is actually a very very important concept. Reason, because whatever a producer is producing, it has to be reached to the final customer, and this process is known as distribution process. We include channels of distributions, which includes our wholesalers, our retailers, our agents. These all are distribution, part of distribution. Next we will talk about management. Management, again, for any business, management is essence. Without any without proper management, we will not be able to mention, or we can complete any other, or above mentioned aspects or any other concepts. Without management, nothing is possible. So proper management is to be taken into consideration in order to fulfill our all business models and plans concept. Now we'll talk about how detailed should be your plan. Planning is important. Planning should be done fine, but detailed plannings we always need for a particular business plan. So what details are included? We'll talk about them these particular plans now. First of all, business plan differs widely in their length, appearance, content, and emphasis placed on different aspects of the business, and this is very natural. If we'll talk about a very small business, then business plans, usually small business holders, they do not even think about business plans actually. But if they are into business plans and something, then they do not focus on big length business plans. They just try to make it very brief, and they start their business accordingly. Depending on your business and your intended use, you may need a very different type of business plan, which includes mini plan, working plan, presentation plan. Now we'll talk about mini plan. Less emphasis is given on critical details here. Very critical details are not mentioned in mini plan. It is used to test your assumptions, your concept, and to measure the interest of potential investors. Working plan, it almost totally gives emphasis on details. Means here you are required to give some details of your business plan, and it is used continuously to review business operations. Business operations means whatever activities you're performing on daily basis. Third, presentation plan. Here emphasis is given on marketability of the business concept. Marketability includes all people who are included directly or indirectly included with business, and it is used to give information about the business to bankers also, venture capitalists also, and other external resources also. Next, there are different phases of business model design. Here we have mentioned that, you can see it properly. It includes mobilize, understand, design, implement, manage. Mobilize means to prepare for a successful business model design project. Very very important part, because if we will not design a proper business model, we will not be able to understand that what we are supposed to do in our near future. Second comes understand. It includes research and analysis of elements needed for the business model and design project. Analysis is nothing but the deep study we need to do for starting our business. Third is designing. It generates and tests viable business model options and select the best out of them. There are different alternatives we have. Sorry for the interruption. Okay, we'll now continue. Sorry for the interruption. I'll again start with design. Design is nothing but to generate and to test viable business model options. We all know that we have many different options. Say for example, if we are going to a market, if we are supposed to buy some outfit for ourselves, so you will not go and purchase each and everything seller is showing to you people. What you will do is you will select out of them best of the best thing you like, maybe in the form of color, maybe in the form of fitness, maybe in the form of maybe like texture of the cloth. So in that way, design also gives you different alternatives, and out of that we select the best. Just a second, I will take a pause because few people are also coming now. Okay. The next thing is to implement. Once we have already decided that what alternative we are supposed to choose, then implementing process is the very important step, because now we will execute our best alternative we have chosen. Now it will a concept, we will try to implement the business model prototype in the field. Next is to manage. Includes adaptation and modification of the business models in response to the market reaction. If in the case we have seen or we have felt that market, according to the market reaction, there are some changes or there are some adaptations, some modifications to be done in the given alternative, then accordingly we will manage such things. Okay, next, assembling a business plan. Every business plan should include some essential components. First, overview of the business, because it describes the business including its products and services. Second, marketing plan, as it describes the target market for your product. Target market means you are producing or generating products for which category in the society. Maybe old, maybe a female category, maybe a male category, infants, child, adults, teenagers. And it also explains you that how you can reach to the market. Third is the financial management plan. It details the cost associated with operating your business. To operate a business means to actually understand the day-to-day activities of the business, and again the cost associated with such activities, and explain how you will pay for those costs, and including amount of financing you may need. Okay, again this includes your fund arrangement. You can arrange your funds by yourself also, and by asking for the loan from the market. Fourth is the operation and management plan. It describes how you will manage the core processes of your business, including use of human resources, because without human resource, all other resources is of no use. There are 7 parts of good business plan. There are 7 different common parts of a good business plan. Business plan must help investors understand and gain confidence on how you will meet your customers' needs, because customer needs are supposed to be satisfied in all circumstances. 7 common parts of a good business plan are executive summary, business concept, market analysis, management team, marketing plan, financial plan, operations and management plan. Now we will discuss all these business plans common part in detail. First part is executive summary. Now what is executive summary? The executive summary of a business plan is always a 3 to 5 page introduction of your business plan. The executive summary is little bit critical, because many individuals, which includes a venture capitalist also, they are not, nobody but the investors who try to invest money into your business, they only read the summary. So that is why executive summary of a business is very, very important, because nobody go through whole prospectus or whole annual reports of the company. Third is the executive summary section includes, first is a paragraph that introduces your business, in which your business name and location is there. Then a brief explanation of customer needs and your products or services. Third, the ways that the product or services meets or exceeds the customer needs. Sometimes it happens, customers feel delighted after your services. And introduction of team that will execute the business plan, because it is very, very important to understand the business plan, and also it should be properly addressed by those people who are expertise in that particular field. Second portion is subsequent paragraphs that provide key details about your business, including projected sales, profits, unit sales, profitability, and keys to success. Third one includes visuals that helps the readers to see important information, including highlights of your charts, market share projections, and customer demand charts. These all includes executive summary. Part second is business concept. The business concept shows evidence that a product or service is viable and capable of fulfilling an organization's particular needs. It is always said that before fulfilling others' need, first of all, what we are required with is to complete or to fulfill our organization needs first. Organization needs first. So second point is the business concept section. It articulates the vision of a company, that how you plan to meet the unique needs of the customers, because customers very clear. We all are customers and we all are greedy. We want that if we are paying 10 rupees and out of that we want 20 rupees benefits we will want, and how you plan to make money doing that. It discusses about feasibility studies that you have conducted for your products. Third, it also discusses about diagnostic sessions you had with prospective customers for your services, because sometimes all business organizations need to talk to their customers, existing customers, on face to face basis. Fourth, it captures and highlights the value propositions in your product or service offerings. Part third includes market analysis. This is very important part, because the market analysis defines a target market so that you can position your business to get its share of sales. Because if you want to be into a market with a higher position, then you are supposed to understand and go for a complete market analysis. A market analysis section, first of all, it will define your market. Second, it will define segments, your segmentation of your customers, that your customers are divided into how many segments. Then projects your market share. That means that how much sales is done by your particular business in the market. Fourth point is position your products and services. Market analysis will help you to position your product and services in the market, whether we are on the top level or we are not. Okay. Then fifth point is discussing pricing and promotions. Again, very important part, because pricing is the most important criteria for any product. A customer will purchase your product on the basis of price as well as quality. Next point is to identify communication, sales and distribution channels. Now we will talk about management team. Management team section outlines organizational structure, management team, working structure, expertise, skills gap, personal plan. What is organizational structure now? It highlights the hierarchy and outlines responsibilities and decision making powers. This is very important, because without decision making we will not be able to perform any of the activities in the business. Management team includes highlights the track records of the company's manager. You may also offer details about key employees, including qualifications, experience, outstanding skills, which could add a competitive edge to the image of the business. Third is working structure. It highlights how your management team will operate within your defined organizational structure. That means how you will perform your different activities in the organization. Expertise. It highlights the business expertise of your management and senior team, because here what we include is the experience of the business. You may also include special knowledge of budget control, personal management, public relations and strategic planning. Skills gap. It highlights plans to improve your company's overall skills and or expertise. In this particular section, you should discuss opportunities and plans to acquire new information and knowledge that will add value to your business. Personal plan is very important, because it highlights current and future staffing requirements, because without human resource we will not be able to perform any activity in the organization. Okay. Now we will discuss about marketing plan. The marketing plan sections details what you propose to accomplish and is critical in obtaining funding to pursue new initiatives. A marketing plan section. What actually a marketing plan includes? It explains the impacts and results of past marketing decisions. Whatever decisions we have taken in the past, and if with that particular decisions we have succeeded or we have got a failure, so accordingly we try to explain them. Second, explains the external market in which the business is competing, because it is very important. There are many competitions in the market, and out of such competitions we want ourselves to be on the top position. Third is to set goals to direct future marketing offers. Fourth, it sets clear, realistic, measurable targets, because whatever targets we will try to achieve, it should be always clear, realistic in nature, and it should be measurable. It includes deadlines for meeting those targets also. We cannot stretch each and every activity for so long period. We should be on our deadline period, and before our deadline we should always complete our work and targets. Next is to provide a budget for all marketing activities, because for any activity to be performed in the market or in business, we need money, right? And last but not the least, we include specifies accountability and measures of all activities. Here accountability means that you are answerable to whom, right? After performing such activities, after completing your targets, after meeting all the marketing activities, you are answerable to somebody. So here we will specify that accountability, and we try to measure all our activities over here. Now we'll talk about financial plan. Again, very, very important. The financial plan translates our company's goal into specific financial targets. Financial plan section includes, it clearly defines what a successful outcome entails, which means the plan isn't merely a prediction. It implies a commitment to making the target results happen and establish milestones for gauging progress. It is very, very important, because whatever we will decide, we cannot, make it possible without a proper plan. Second is to provide you with a vital feedback and control tool. Variances from projections provides early warning of problems. When variances occurs, the plan can provide a framework for determining the financial impacts and the effects of various corrective actions. And third is anticipate problems. If rapid growth creates a cash shortage due to the investment in receivables and inventory, the forecast should show this. And if next year projection depends on a certain milestone this year, so always we try to keep assumptions whatever we have performed, and it should be spelled this out. Next, this is the financial plan, which is continue. The financial plan is the most essential part of your plan. It shows investors the time frames you have scheduled to make profits. Some important financial plan includes important assumptions, key financial indicators, break-even analysis, projected profit and loss, projected cash flows, projected balance sheet, and business ratios, long-term plans. These all are included in financial plans, and they are very, very important for any business organization. We'll talk about operations and management activities, which is the last portion of the your PPT and presentation today. The operation and management section outlines how your company will operate. I've already told you about the operations, which means day-to-day activities. Operation and management section includes organizational structure of the company. It provides a basis for projected operating expenses and financial statements, because these statements are heavily scrutinized by investors. Okay, they are judged by the investors, they are studied by the investors. The organizational structure has to be well defined and realistic within the parameters of the business. Second is expense and capital requirements to support the organizational structure, as it provides a basis to identify personal expenses, overhead expenses. Overhead expenses means indirect expenses which are incurred by the organization, and cost of the product or services sold. These expenses or cost can then be matched with the capital requirements. Okay, from this particular module and presentation, the key takeaways are here, that what you will be able to understand after this presentation. First of all, business plan is very important. Again, for business plan, we need a business model to be specified, and after all these sections, you will be able to learn all these management plans, which includes executive summary, again business concept, market analysis, management team, marketing plan, financial plan, and operation and management plan. Thank you so much. I hope you have understood about the business plan and business model concept, as it is very, very important for innovation and startup of a company or any business organization. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining and understanding, and thank you for maintaining the discipline and decorum. Welcome, 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 welcome. सेव कैसे करना है इसको?